Coach's Corner is being presented by Life Skills, the presenting sponsor of the 2016 WKU football season. By Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. By Pizza Hut, proud to support WKU Athletics. By UPS, delivered by UPS. More information at ups.com/Solvers. By Kentucky Legend Hams, one legend folks can rely on. By Taco Bell, now serving breakfast starting at 7. And by Passport Health Plan, proud sponsor of WKU's Hilltoppers with Heart.
Welcome to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletic. Coach, what an exciting game. Double overtime, 44-43. I was at the game. For some reason, I lost some hair. That was unbelievably exciting.
Well, it was one heck of a football game, and credit goes to both teams. Both teams really wanted to win. It was an important football game to determine, the rest of the conference race, and everybody fought to the end. And I was proud of our players because there were some times it didn't look as well as we would like, and they continued to grind in there, play hard, stay together. They had a lot of fight to them, and we just fought to the very end. And because of that, we found a way to win. But just a great victory for our football team.
Coach, I don't know if you realize that at halftime when I interviewed you and we were talking about it, you said the big key was who was going to be the strongest and who was going to have the most confidence at the end of the game.
Well, and it happened just like that. I think that, our guys did want to win, and they displayed that, and their attitude and the way they played and how hard they took the field and played against the other team really was a credit to the fact that we really wanted to win. It was important for our football team. We were going to do whatever we could to fight to the very end, and fortunately we found a way to make a play, and it helped us win the football game. And
Coach, how does it feel, especially after the last couple of weeks, those tight games, to finally have one to go your way?
Well, they're definitely not very fun to lose, and it hurts, and it's supposed to, and it should drive you to try not to let that happen again. But there's some good football teams in our conference. The parity is even greater this year. There's a lot of teams that are evenly balanced, evenly talented, and whoever plays the best and finds a way to win in the end is going to win. But a great game.
Coach, thank you so much. We'll be back to you after these messages.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift? We've got you. Guitar? Coming tomorrow. Road game today? Surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel! Guitar? Reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party? Relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy.
Wow.
How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
I had no use for health insurance, but my mom was always saying, sign up for Passport. And I was like, Mom. She was like, for my peace of mind. It got to be where I needed peace of mind. So I did. Now my mom, she can chill. And I feel pretty good about it too.
Together we can all feel better. Call 1-800-578-0603 and ask for Passport. That's 1-800-578-0603. Passport Health Plan, a proud sponsor of WKU's Hilltoppers with Heart.
Western Kentucky students, parents, alumni, and fans, we have the exclusive WKU debit card available for you. Open a regular checking account with South Central Bank and ask for one today. We are South Central Bank, small enough to know you, WKU fans.
And big enough to help. We now offer e-statements, mobile banking, and remember, the official debit card of WKU Athletics.
Get yours today at any South Central Bank location.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, Big Red. Thanks for coming to my IGA tailgate. I always wanted to know what it was like to tailgate on the Hill, and this is the only time I could do it. Our fans sure are lucky that they get to tailgate and compete in the IGA Tailgater of the Game promotion. I wish I could win because you know how much I like to win, but someone has to coach. So Hilltopper fans, I challenge you to become the IGA tailgater of the game. And be sure to get all your tailgating essentials at your local IGA, the official grocer of WKU Athletics. Go Tops!
Life Skills has been serving the South Central Kentucky area for over 50 years. We know that when it comes to your health, experience matters. With a location in your community, we are there for you and your family in times of need. We provide you with greater choice and easy access to mental health care, addiction treatment services, and assistance for those with intellectual disabilities. Life Skills, premium healthcare services.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Coach, with outstanding game, especially the running game.
Well, we found a way to run the football, and we were very effective doing it. And, what's happening now is teams are playing the pass. They're dropping their safeties deep. They're playing soft. And they're going to say, we're not going to give you the big play. And because of that, you've got to find a way to drive the ball down the field for touchdowns. You've got to find a way to run the football at them. And this game, I thought, was our best overall game of running the ball this year. We got some good chunk plays. We got positive yards out of the running game. It was good to see that happen and to get the balance going.
Ace Wells, outstanding. 158 yards with 3 touchdowns.
Well, he played hard, and he had to play a lot, and sometimes for running backs, when you're not able to rotate as much as you'd like to, they get tired, but he hung in there. He ran the ball effectively. He took care of the ball. He protected it. He got the yards that were there. He made some guys miss an open space. He wanted to win. He was into the game. That's all you can ask, and just very proud of the effort he gave us, and was a difference maker for us.
And what a great game, even passing. Mike White was outstanding in the game.
Well, he's been very efficient, and it's good to see him improve every week. He's going to have to continue to do that. We've got to make sure we do what he does best, and he's got to take care of the ball while he's doing it. But he made some big plays. He was accurate. He got it to our playmakers. He ran the offense, and other than 1 or 2 plays here and there, really played a solid football game.
And I saw the game with Taywan Taylor, 12 catches, 197 yards. He made some outstanding plays throughout the game.
Well, that's what he does. He's a playmaker, and he wants to win. And we were able to give him the ball up the field. He was able to make plays in space. He was able to get behind the corner a few times. Really competed. Was into the game, and him and Nick Norris have been steady for us all year, and the other receivers are starting to step it up. But Taywan is just a big playmaker for us, and we've got to find ways to get him the ball, those 10 to 12 times a game. And
we don't talk about it as much, but special teams is outstanding. Jake Collins averaged 48.5 yards a punt.
Well, it's been solid all year, and this game we weren't able to make quite as big of a difference because they were kicking the ball into the end zone. We couldn't get our return game going. We only had to punt, I think, 1 or 2 times, and Jake was very solid in that again. We're able to negate their return yardage because we're able to rugby punt either way, actually, and buy some time for our guys to get down there. So he played outstanding. Our kicking game was very good, and we just have been very solid. And it's been a difference for us to have our special teams play at this high level.
It was amazing, especially on that the 3-point try. You try to go for the fake. Coach Levine, Coach was telling me that it was called Randy. You got to learn how not to call a play Randy.
No, you're right. That may have been the kiss of death right there. But you know what? We had a good look, and I think Ryan Nuss rushed it just a little bit. He got anxious. He should have delayed it a little bit more. We thought we had it. Because of that, the guy came off. And, those things sometimes work, they don't. But we were going to be aggressive and take a shot at it. And we came back after that, and Skylar kicked outstanding.
And then on defense, Keith Brown had another solid game and even had an interception.
Well, Keith Brown has played a lot for us, and he's got to run around and make plays. That position for us has to make plays. The other guys are doing their job, and last year it was Nick Holt Jr. This year, Keith Brown, he's got to run and make plays and be a playmaker, a ball hawker. But he's starting to get in the flow better. He loves the game of football. He's a great young man. He's becoming a great leader for us, and I really thought that he was into the game the entire 60 minutes plus 2 overtimes.
And Coach, throughout the game, everybody was working and trying extremely hard, but to go double overtime, it was something about that.
Well, and it probably would have gone even longer if we wouldn't have blocked the kick. I think both teams really wanted to win, and our guys were into it, and they had some anger and some toughness to them, and they wanted to find a way, and that's what you like to see. You like to see people into the game, and We continued to fight and battle to the end, and we finally got over the hump and got a block extra point, and it gave us the momentum to come back with the ball and get a score, and we made ours. So just a great effort by our team, and I think just the effort and the toughness they displayed got us that victory.
And again, the offensive line was outstanding. They gave a lot of protection for White, and then also blocked really well for Wells.
Well, they've been solid all year, and they play hard. They want to win. They do their job. They don't get a lot of credit, but they do their job each and every week. This week they were able to come off the ball and run block more, which they like to do, and they were knocking people back. They were creating holes for Ace and Quentin to run through there. So they've just been solid. We've got to continue to ride their coattails as much as we can, and as long as we can keep them healthy and fresh, I think they'll continue to play well.
And Coach, it was important to get Brown in the second half. He did a pretty good job of playing defense.
Well, I think that our defense, we got better in the second half. In the first half, it was hard to stop them. We gave up. We're giving up way too many perimeter throws, the bubble screens, the running back bubble screens, the wide receiver screens. So we've got to get that shored up for sure. But I think we improved in the second half. We held them to 10 points in the second half before the overtime. We got a turnover. We found a way to get some third and fourth down stops, which is crucial. So we've just got to build on that. We've got to continue to work hard and get better.
Okay, Coach, now to the play of the game. Coach, the last time WKU blocked the extra point was against Middle Tennessee, and we did it again.
Well, it came up big for us. Coach Levine has done a great job for us this year. Our special teams has really made a lot of big plays. And we knew going into this game we had a middle block that we had been working all week long. Their kicker has shown on video he was kicking it low, even though he had a good leg. A lot of his kicks were coming out low. So really we stacked the interior with four of our big guys. I believe we had Miles Pate, Evan Sainer, Julian Lewis, and one other guy up here where we really, when the ball was snapped, were trying to push the interior A gap, because you really can't get something on the center. Push those guys back to allow three blockers basically that were standing up. We had Shaq Johnson, Deion Yelder, Calvin Robinson, all tall guys that could jump. They got great push. They stepped up into the gap. They all jumped up. Luckily, Deion was able to get a hand on it. Made him miss by that much, but it was the difference in the ball game. Great play by our guys.
Unbelievable. Deion Yelder talked about it after the game, how you guys had practiced that so long.
We practiced it a lot. We worked it. And to get a chance on an extra point when you really don't think that's going to get blocked, to come up with a huge block, it won us the football game.
Outstanding play, Coach. We'll be back to you after these messages.
This WKU Football Legends feature is being brought to you by Kentucky Legend Hams. One legend folks can rely on. From 1970 through 73, the Hilltoppers were 35-7. And the shake and bake running back tandem was a major reason why. John Embry was bake and Clarence Jackson was shake. Jackson arrived on the Hill from Knoxville, Tennessee. He led WKU in rushing his sophomore, junior, and senior seasons while accumulating 42 touchdowns. His 19 touchdowns in the 1973 National Championship Game runner-up appearance season is still a Hilltopper record. The two-time All-Ohio Valley Conference selection played with the New York Jets and Hall of Famer Joe Namath for 3 seasons. Clarence the Shake Jackson was also a WKU track star and was inducted into the Hilltopper Hall of Fame in 1997. This WKU Football Legends feature is brought to you by Kentucky Legend Hams. One legend folks can rely on.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
Hi, I'm Betty Thompson. Did you know that people who are lactose intolerant can eat cheese and not experience any of the usual consequences of eating dairy? It's a good thing, too, since cheese is one of America's favorite foods, by itself or on something else, like pizza, mac and cheese, and tacos. It's versatile and filled with the goodness of dairy. For recipes and more information on healthy dairy products, visit our website.
Stop! With that box, you'll be the first to win PlayStation VR. Player 1. Soon, it spreads like wildfire. Humanity becomes so plugged in, we never see them coming. That's why I was sent back to stop you.
Oh, hey, I won.
Right.
The future of gaming starts at Taco Bell. Grab any $5 box and you could be one of the first to win PlayStation VR.
If you hold a Kentucky hunting or fishing license, then you have helped make possible Kentucky's wildlife management areas, places to hunt, fish, birdwatch, or just let your mind wander. With nearly 100 dotting the Commonwealth, put wildlife management areas in your sights for fall hunting and see more of what makes Kentucky's outdoors outstanding. Get all the information online at fw.ky.gov.
There's not much Big Red can't do. Here he is auditioning for the field goal jump. Wow, what a leg! And it's still going out of the stadium. It looks like Big Red is going to retrieve the ball, but it's rolled across the tracks. And a train is coming. Even Big Red knows to be extra careful when crossing railroad tracks. Always remember to play it safe around railroad tracks. Life Skills has been serving the South Central Kentucky area for over 50 years. We know that when it comes to your health, experience matters. With a location in your community, we are there for you and your family in times of need. We provide you with greater choice and easy access to mental health care, addiction treatment services, and assistance for those with intellectual disabilities. Life Skills, premium healthcare services.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Coach, again, you starts up front, and the offensive line did a great job of protecting and also with the run.
Well, it does start up front. I think we've got experience up there. We've got guys that have played a lot. They love the game of football. They're tough. They want to win, and they're great leaders. And I think, when you get guys like Forrest Lamp at tackle, he's got a ton of experience. Max Halpin at center, a ton of experience. Darrell Williams is our right tackle. Those are our three seniors, and they do a great job in there. And then you can throw in Brandon Ray and Joe Manley and Dennis Edwards and Jimmy Sims. We feel good about the group we have, and we love their work ethic, and they're definitely a big part of our team that we've got to make sure that we continue to just run behind them and let them do their thing.
The offensive line is tough. Talk a little bit about that pancake deal. They were just running and smashing guys all throughout the game.
Well, we got the running game going, which is good, and we've got to continue to do that. And when you're doing that, the O-line gets to come off the ball. They get to knock people back. They get to try to punish people and put them into the ground. And for an offensive lineman, it's like they won the lottery. That's what they want to do. And I thought at times they did a tremendous job. They were knocking people back. We were the more physical team. We found a way to continue to be physical in the end. We found a way to make big runs when we needed them. So just a tremendous effort, and I know they loved the fact that we got that running game going.
And Max Halpin been so consistent, like you said, as a leader. What does he really bring to the offensive line?
Where Max Halpin has played outstanding for us. He's a guy that's came here, earned a scholarship the hard way, really is an outstanding center, just snapping the ball, which is really one of the things that's underlooked that you just kind of assume is going to happen. Does a great job of snapping the ball under center, in the shotgun, consistent, he's accurate. And then he's extremely smart. He makes all the calls. He's the quarterback of our offensive line. He gets us set. He gets us going in the right direction. He adjusts it when he has to. And then he plays physical football, and he's tough. And all the things that you're looking for in a center he has. We're happy to have him. He loves the game of football. We love having him, and he's been a great asset for our team.
And it is amazing, especially for a center, to have to see that, to make the calls and the snap. How difficult is that?
Well, it's much more difficult than people realize. I mean, he's got to be extremely smart, and he's got to recognize what's going on up front. He's got to make sure all 5, if not 6 of our guys up there, including the tight end, are going in the right direction. They get the calls, and it gets communicated. And a lot of times you just have a few seconds to figure that out, and especially when you're going with a quick tempo, you've got to be sharp. You've got to know exactly what you're doing. It's a lot of film study. You really got to want to be good at it, and he definitely does all the things you look for, and we're proud of the way he's played to this point.
Okay, Coach, now to the feature with Max Halpin.
Max Halpin, I play center, and I'm from Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. My big brother was playing, and I was 5 years old, and I really wanted to play, so my dad got me into it. I walked on. I really wanted to play Division I football, so I walked on here and got a chance, and now here where I am now. Probably the conference championship where everybody stormed the field, and it was just a great moment, and probably one of the best moments of my life. Probably want team goals, win another conference championship and win the rest of our games. We have a great relationship with Coach Williams. He's a great guy on and off the field, and honestly, he'll do anything for you, and he cares about us a lot. Coach Brohm, he's a player's coach. He'll do anything for you as well, and he coaches so hard, and he's a winner. He wants to win. Well, we got a lot of camaraderie, yeah, and we do anything for each other. I wouldn't really call myself an anchor. We got a really strong O-line. Brandon, Forrest, Diesel, Dennis. We also got a lot of good skill players, so I'd say all around we're pretty good.
Coach's Corner is being presented by Passport Health Plan, proud sponsor of WKU's Hilltoppers with Heart.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
I had no use for health insurance, but my mom was always saying, sign up for Passport. And I was like, Mom. She was like, for my peace of mind. It got to be where I needed peace of mind. So I did. Now my mom, she can chill. And I feel pretty good about it too.
Together we can all feel better. Call 1-800-578-0603 and ask for Passport. That's 1-800-578-0603. Passport Health Plan, a proud sponsor of WKU's Hilltoppers with Heart.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel. Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
Hi, I'm Betty Thompson. Did you know that people who are lactose intolerant can eat cheese and not experience any of the usual consequences of eating dairy? It's a good thing too, since cheese is one of America's favorite foods, by itself or on something else, like pizza, mac and cheese, and tacos. It's versatile and filled with the goodness of dairy. For recipes and more information on healthy dairy products, visit our website.
Hey, Big Red. Thanks for coming to my IGA tailgate. I always wanted to know what it was like to tailgate on the hill, and this is the only time I could do it. Our fans sure are lucky that they get to tailgate and compete in the IGA Tailgater of the Game promotion. I wish I could win because you know how much I like to win, but someone has to coach. So Hilltopper fans, I challenge you to become the IGA Tailgater of the Game. And be sure to get all your tailgating essentials at your local IGA, the official grocer of WKU Athletics. Go Tops!
We don't have 20 years to become champions. That's why you gotta give it your all. Make your fellowship proud. Stand out from the others. Make sure you're seen. Perform at your best to look forward to new opportunities. It's time for us to be national. Watch your school. Sing your anthem. Follow your team. College sports are here on beIN Sports.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Coach, now this week we have Old Dominion.
Well, it's another big game. I mean, Old Dominion has improved every year. They've played us tough 2 years in a row. You know, they were a young football team. Now they're gaining experience. They've played a good schedule. You know, they're a team that's not going to beat themselves. They're very disciplined. They play hard. They control the ball, so they try to limit possessions, so you can't make mistakes, and if you do, you're not going to win. They're leading their conference right now. Them and FIU are 2-0 and 3-0 in the conference. They've got a lot of confidence, so they're going to come in here expecting to win, and our guys are going to have to step up to the challenge and be ready. It's a homecoming game. We need to be into it. We'll have a lot of support out there, but it's going to be a tough football game.
And as you look at the film, offensively, what do they oppose to us?
Well, they do a good job. They're going to run the football. They have two very good running backs. Their quarterback is a good athlete who can get outside the pocket and make plays. They've got two good receivers with a lot of experience. They have an offensive line that's big, and they like to run behind them. But they just do a great job of ball control, working it down the field, taking the clock all the way down to 1 and 2 seconds every time, and not making mistakes. And normally if they do that, they believe that they're going to have a chance to win, and the other team is going to make some mistakes. And that's kind of their formula for winning, and they've been very good at it this year. They're 4-2. They're feeling very good. You know, we've got to play well.
And also, how about defensively?
Well, defensively, they're very similar. They're going to bend and not break. They're going to not give up the big play. They've gotten bigger up front, which is going to be a little tougher on our offensive line. They do a very good job of keeping the ball in front of them. So it'll be a challenge for our team. We've got to play well. We've got to build on the momentum we had last week, and we've got to make sure we don't beat ourselves.
Okay, Coach, good luck with homecoming, and we'll see you next week on the Coach's Corner.
Coach's Corner is being presented by Life Skills, the presenting sponsor of the 2016 WKU football season, by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics, by Pizza Hut, proud to support WKU Athletics, by UPS, delivered by UPS. More information at ups.com/solvers, by Kentucky Legend Hams, one legend folks can rely on, by Taco Bell, now serving breakfast starting at 7, and by Passport Health Plan, proud sponsor of WKU's Hilltoppers with Heart.